Hey everyone, it's Joe and
Matt
from Bullion Now, bullionnow.com.au, selling you the best bullion bars and coins shipped to you worldwide from Melbourne in Australia. They've arrived.
They have indeed.
They're here.
Something a bit different.
That's right. What are we doing?
So this is a slightly more numismatic coin, but still within the bullion territory. So this is me getting a little more involved in the coin side of things. So this is a coin that you would typically see in a coin shop, as it were. And I've twisted Michael's arm and he has relented. So let's have a look.
All right. So we are, because I'm going to put this in the title of the video, so we may as well just let them know, what is this exactly?
This is a triangular silver coin. It is the final coin in the series. The Royal Australian Mint did what they refer to as an investment series of both silver and gold coins. We have here the silver. It's the fourth and final release in the series.
Fantastic.
And I don't know if I mentioned it, but they are famous shipwrecks of Australia.
Okay, and it's the Australian Shipwreck series, something like that, right?
That is correct.
Cool.
So,
and this is the which one?
This one is the Zeewijk.
Zeewijk.
The word itself is Dutch, I believe. So when you see the letter J in there, it looks a little strange, but the pronunciation, as I understand it, I could be butchering it. So if we have any Dutch viewers or, linguistic experts, please feel free to correct me, but I believe it's Zeewijk.
Okay, it's Z-E-E-W-I-J-K.
You can see it here. Z-E-E-W-I-J-K.
Fantastic. Cool, box within a box. Always love that. Come on, let's get this thing going.
Here we go.
There's been a lot of talk about this series. It's been very popular.
Absolutely. One in particular which has struck a chord with many collectors and history buffs was the Batavia. So that was featured in this series. This one here similarly has a fascinating story. So it was in the early 1700s. This was a ship from the Dutch East India Company, which some history buffs may be aware at one point in time was the biggest company in the world.
Absolutely was.
So they were controlling the spice trade at the time, and they were transporting large volumes of wealth around the country. And this is one of, similarly with the Batavia, this ship was wrecked off the western coast of Western Australia. They set off with just over 200 punters on board. Only about 80 made it to the final destination of Batavia, which is now modern day Jakarta.
Very cool.
So they stacked, they were shipwrecked, and they made a makeshift boat to go the rest of the way. They managed to also put 2 cannons on that makeshift.
What?
That is something.
All right, let's get this coin. That is so cool.
Let's have a look.
What a cool story. We will get some B-roll of this too.
Absolutely. So you'll get it. You probably now be viewing a nice close-up. Rotating.
Let's take one out first.
Yeah,
we'll take
absolutely.
it out. May as well.
These are also encapsulated. So
yes, this is really cool. A triangular silver coin encapsulated in triangular capsules. That's really cool.
That's it. Something a little different. And so whilst this series is somewhat of a first for the Royal Australian Mint.
Want to use a knife?
This is not. Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Use the fingernail if you can. That's always.
The Royal Australian Mint, though, they are very strongly packaged.
Right.
So
that's a good thing.
I'll just make a little incision here.
And we'll use that as the display.
The display.
Yeah.
That is right.
Okay.
Here we go. Making its way out. So as I was saying earlier, this is not a complete. It's not totally out of the wheelhouse for the Royal Australian Mint. They also strike. People may or may not be aware a number of other countries' currency.
Right.
So this triangular planchet would have already been in use for the Cook Islands $5 coin.
Oh, there you go.
So it's not a complete first for the Royal Australian Mint, but
we'll definitely be showing some B-roll here, I'd imagine.
Yeah, something a little different. Here's the other side.
Spinning around.
So you'll notice, this is what I was mentioning.
It's upside down, Miss Jane.
Indicative of a shipwreck. I'm not sure if there's some sort of historic symbolism to the upside down image, but that is, really utilising the full effect of the triangle.
Cool.
Yeah.
That is really, really cool. Now, here's the question.
Yeah.
Is that box it?
this is it, and this is it as far as the Royal Australian Mint is concerned. So we've pushed the boat out, so to speak, and we've cleared out the mint. So this is the last of the last series.
Right.
So a suggestion I might make, and this is something that I've done in the past when I get onto a series late, is it can sometimes be worth picking up a few extra, and then if you have friends or you know other people that have followed the series, you can do some swapping to fill out the set.
That's a smart idea, yep.
Just one suggestion. So if you want them, I would suggest being very quick, because I would go out on a limb and say they won't last very long.
Fair enough. We'll take one more little close-up look. One more look. The let's see, how am I going to say this? The 2021 Australian Shipwreck Series 1 ounce silver Zewick triangular coin. There we go.
That is it. Superb.
Thank you. I've had a bit of practice. And now available at Bullion Now, if you're watching this, until sold out. Now, in terms of pricing, because it is, it's kind of semi-newmy.
That's right. So it sort of falls into that category of a bit of a limited mintage, and
20,000, I think.
I think you're right, and we'll clarify that in the description. But the nature of it being a limited series and limited mintage, and also the triangular planchet put it into that sort of more collectible range. So something to, as Michael would say, add a little bit of flavour to your stack.
Flavour to the stack, of course, because we're not buying these at your spot prices, or we're buying these at your really up there kind of prices. So we need to obviously make our little stuff on the top of that. So bear in mind that when you're buying this, but you are buying a limited coin, and you're buying the fourth in the series, the last in the series. Great, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, and hopefully it goes well. So, and if you're interested, if you want to see more of this kind of stuff and support my love of the slightly more collectible stuff, give us a like so Joe can get a gauge on how well things are going.
I think you're well liked already, mate.
Everyone's very nice.
On the comments.
I'm very, very appreciative.
Good stuff,
of all the support that everyone gives. So
excellent.
Lovely.
Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and available on the website right now. And of course, that's it from me.
And me.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks.